What's up, y'all? I'm AP. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about my weight loss transformation. Your girl lost 100 pounds. Sheesh. 100 pounds lighter, y'all. And what I want to do is I want to open this up with the journal entry that I made on May 27th of 2022. I decided on that day I was going to take my health serious and do everything that's necessary to be where I am today. So I got myself a little journal, and I'll probably put in like a little video of this so y'all can kind of follow along. But the first page, just so y'all can see, it says, my goal is to live and maintain a healthy lifestyle while looking my best physically. I am currently around 300 pounds. Yeah! I never want to weigh this much ever again. I am on a journey to lose 80 to 120 pounds. I'd love for the scale to be around 180 to 195. However, I will reevaluate my goals at 220 pounds. I am making a commitment to myself to stay disciplined, stay focused, and become the best version of myself. I set out to achieve this goal by or before my 31st birthday, and did. I believe I will feel more confident, attractive, and secure during this journey and lifestyle shift. See you at 220 pounds. Love always, Ashley. Y'all don't know how good it feels to read this and know that I really hit that, y'all. Like, I really hit my goal. And I'm still, creating more goals to hit. But it feels so good 2 years later to know that I haven't gone back at all, by no means necessary. The choices that I've made, the lifestyle that I was living, I have not turned back. We're 2 years strong and counting. And I couldn't be more proud of myself, y'all. So, if you're like me and you're at a point in your life where enough is enough and you're ready to take control of your health, listen up to this video. I got you. Now, let me advise. I am not a personal trainer. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a fitness guru, expert, none of them things. I'm not qualified to give you advice. I'm just sharing my journey and my story with y'all. Okay? Cool. First things first, everyone's going to say this, but it's so true. The major key of your weight loss is truly the 80-20 split, man. 80% your diet, 20% the workout. I can't stress that enough. It wasn't until I really started making changes within my eating habits that I started to see the pounds just fall off. Okay, of course, being active more than I ever was helped a lot too. But even when I started plateauing and switching up my diet and making sure that, I'm reevaluating my macros and calories, being more mindful, I would get out of it. So I wouldn't even call it a diet. I really just did like a macro focused diet. We're going to say diet for lack of a better word. But honestly, what that entailed is me going to If It Fits Your Macros, right? Check that website out. You're going to put in all the information that it asks of you. It's just your name, your age, female or male, your activity level, how much you're standing at work, if you're doing cardio, if you're doing intense training or anything like that, like your levels of your training, your levels of your cardio. And then at the bottom, it's going to give you your macros, which are your proteins, your carbs, your fats, your calories, right? And I think there are some other micros that you can get, your micronutrients. But I didn't really pay too much attention to that. I just paid attention to the macros and primarily those 4 things. I got those numbers and I started basing my meals around those numbers. Now, I didn't hit those numbers on point verbatim every single day, but I got as close to it as possible. Don't stress yourself out and be like, oh, I need 187 grams of protein and you got 180 or 182. Don't stress yourself out over those last 5. It's okay. As long as you get as close to it as possible, and, within reason, you should be good. In my experience, that's what I did, and it worked. My meals, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not someone who is too picky about, I gotta have different meals every day. No, at that point in my life, I was very much so in dire need of making a change. So if I had to eat chicken, rice, and broccoli every day, I did it. It didn't bother me. Did it get boring? Yes, of course. No one really wants to eat the same meal every day. But when you're at that point, when I was at that point, it was just you've been eating everything under the sun. You could sacrifice a couple months of locking in, and then you can go have those things in moderation later. You know what I'm saying? So don't be so hard on yourself you can't do it. You can do it. But if you need to switch it up, that's another video we'll talk about later. You can do that too. But for me, in my experience, the less choices, the better. I wanted to make everything smooth sailing. I didn't want to have to think twice, because if I thought twice, I wasn't going to follow through. I wasn't going to stick with it. I was going to procrastinate and do everything I've done before. So my meals look like, for breakfast, it was normally some type of green smoothie or a protein shake, and it would be after. Like, I would always work out first, and then I would eat. That's just how I roll. No biggie. But I would have a green smoothie of some kind, either with eggs and protein pancakes or just eggs. My lunch would look like a salad. I love salads, you know what I'm saying? So a nice chicken Caesar salad or something like that I would make with some rice in it too, to get some carbs in there. And for dinner, it was typically either steak, chicken, salmon, and it would be rice or sweet potatoes, and it would be broccoli or asparagus or Brussels sprouts. Ran that every single day. No problem for me. I switched it up by like swapping out certain carbs, swapping out certain vegetables, and then I would jazz it up a little bit with different sauces. Like, you can still eat the same thing. You can cook chicken a million different ways. You can prepare steak a few different ways as well. You switch up your sauces and your seasoning, and you got a whole new dish. So just try that out. If you're someone who doesn't mind eating the same thing over and over again, and if you're someone that does, there's a bunch of recipes out there for you to check out. But yeah, like, that was really the gist of what my eating looked like. Snacking, because I am a big snacker. I got up on Quest protein chips. That saved my life. That saved my journey. Because I'm a big salt person. Big pretzels, big Doritos. Like, what? You can't. If I could have a lifetime supply, I would. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I used the Quest protein chips, and they're so good, y'all. Like, you got to check them out. Yeah, they do have that possible cardboardy flavor, but I mean, the flavor, like cardboard aftertaste maybe, but the flavor is really on point. So I highly recommend, just give it a try, see if you like it. They also got like cheese crackers, and some other stuff too, muffins, all types of things now, like, that I'm deeper into my journey. But in the beginning, it was just the Quest protein chips. All right, this is my favorite part of the journey. I'm not gonna lie. The eating was cool. Eating's gonna get the job done. But my favorite part of this journey was the gym, okay? Still my favorite part of this journey. And it's because, one, I made it a point to make going to the gym fun. Now, what this looks like was me finding an influencer, just somebody that I idolize in the fitness space that would just help me with my journey, you know what I'm saying? A mentor, if you will. And so I found that in Nigel. He's with Welcome Pain, if you guys are familiar. His name is Nigel West. Shout out to you, Nigel. I'm in your Discord and everything, but you really helped me with my journey, bro. Like, I just gotta say props to you, bro. Welcome Pain, y'all did that. I needed that. So what that looked like was, I would watch his videos, and the biggest thing that really helped me get to the gym was the Boot Up. Boot Up is like your pre-workout cocktail. So like, it's just getting you hyped for the gym. You're sitting there, you putting your pre-workout in your shaker, your creatine, whatever supplements, you just put it in your shaker. You got your music going, you shaking it up, you sipping it. And if you're driving to the gym, you turn the heat up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Get the sweat going, get your blood pumping, like you just getting ready for the gym. You're getting hyped, you ready to get in that mode, you ready to get painful. You know what I'm saying? And I really just enjoyed that essence. Like, Nigel gave the homie vibe, for real, for real. Check his channel out, y'all.
Look, we got Boot Up right here, and we finna boot up right now, no cap.
I want to tell all the bros on the immunity. Paying victim, that shit ain't gonna ruin me. I'm the only one now that I do me.
But that really made me getting to the gym a whole lot easier. I am an early riser by nature, so naturally I'm up 4 a.m. But to be up 300 plus pounds to go to the gym is a whole different story. So keeping the whole Boot Up thing in mind, my other issue was I was doing some real big back stuff, y'all. This is my building, this is another building, and then here's the gym, right? At the leasing office. I was working out in my apartment complex, so I wasn't at LA Fitness yet. Y'all can work out, start your journey at home. If you got an apartment complex and they got a gym, you can start it there. But I started mine in my apartment complex. This is my building, another building, leasing office. I tell you, it's less than a 3-minute walk, probably 2.5. Don't you know that my big back got in my car and drove about 15 seconds to the front, parked it to walk into the gym? If that ain't some big back stuff, I don't know what else is. And I got many more big back stories to share with y'all, but y'all see that in another video. But that's how bad I was. I was lazy, like lazy beyond belief. And I did that for like a month and a half. I'm not even gonna hold you, probably 2 months before I realized like, yo, this is some lazy stuff. You can walk. Like, how are you really gonna boot up with 15 seconds in the car? Like, you can't even turn up. You can get a whole song off on your way to the gym walking than I can in that 15 seconds in the car. So, yeah, that was my big back moment, okay? That was one of them, one of the many early on. But what I did when I got to the gym, y'all, was this. I would go in, I would stretch, you know what I'm saying? And then I would hit my workouts, and then I would do my cardio. Now, one thing right here I'm gonna say is, don't stress yourself about cardio before your workout or cardio after your workout, because honestly, just get your cardio done. Yes, there has been some science to it that say like you might burn more fat after your workout, but honestly, when you're just getting started, don't worry about any of that. It's going to stop you. It's going to prolong the process. Just go. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like doing it first before your workout, do it. The action that we need you to do is just get started. Get started, and then you can fine tune it later. I was doing my cardio after my workouts, and it was going just fine. It's going great. But as I started to see a little bit of progress, I started feeling myself and was just like, I don't need to do no cardio today, and I would leave. So I moved my cardio before my workout, and that helped me stay disciplined and consistent in it, because I'm telling you, I would be so hyped that I finished the workout, I would just be out of the door, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, you just gotta play around and see it. You gotta play with it. Now, as far as the workouts that I did on my journey, I can't tell you how simple I made this. I said, I want to be in the gym 6 days a week. I don't recommend this to you for starting off, but this is what I did. I was really like I was locked in, y'all. I was locked in before I even know what locked in meant. I was like, I want to be in the gym for 6 days a week. I went on Google, I searched workouts for 6 days a week. And a lot of times it came up with like doing legs 3 times a week. I was like, I'm not doing that. Why I had that mindset, I don't know. But that was just an instant no-no. Then I came across push-pull legs and doing that twice a week. I was like, all right, cool. So I started my weeks on Sundays. Sunday was push, Monday was pull, Tuesday was legs, Wednesday was push, Thursday was pull, Friday was legs, Saturday was a rest day, and I repeated it on Sunday. A lot of people don't recommend you go so crazy, but again, I was just starting out and I was really ready to make a change, so I didn't care. And also, I wasn't pushing crazy heavy weight either. Like, I was just beginning. Like, when I tell you, my first day was a leg day. When I did that, it was a Friday, and my lunges, I did 1 set for 6 reps on each side, body weight. That was a workout for me. 6 reps. My second set was 5 reps. Like, come on, like, like we've made progress. Now I'm starting lunges and I can put a 35 in my hand and get down with it and get a good 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy the progress that we made, y'all. Like, I'm gonna put some videos in here. Hopefully, as I'm speaking right now, you're gonna see a side-by-side of some kind of me just starting my lunges, can barely do 3, to me just going ham with like a nice 45 kettlebell, yeah. It's insane. But yeah, my workouts were intense, but not heavy weight. A lot of them were truly like some body weight exercises, maybe 10 to 20 pounds max. Even on a shoulder press, like I was doing 15s, you know, 20 was a stretch. Now I'm throwing up 50s, you know, I could probably go heavier, I just choose not to. But it's just truly about getting in there, getting started, testing your limits a little bit, get a feel for what you can move around easily, and then slowly work your way up. That's what I did on my journey, and that's how I was able to drop the weight that I did. As far as anything else in the gym, like, I would just say make sure you go in with a plan. I Googled it one day, and it didn't take a whole day. I simply just decided that I wanted to be in the gym for 6 days a week. You decide how many days you can commit to working out. Look at your schedule. Make sure you can carve out the time necessary. Give yourself 15 to an hour. You know what I'm saying? You can get a nice HIIT workout in 10, 15 minutes. You can get a nice workout in an hour. Like, carve out the time that best meets your schedule. And if you can create more time, you might enjoy it. I don't know. But this is your journey. I want you to do what's best for you and what you have going on. We all live different lives, but we all got 24 hours, so we can all set aside some type of time to hit our health goals. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you do that. Lastly, another thing that really helped was recording myself, seeing myself, checking out my form, checking out, how much weight I'm putting up, seeing my sweat, like just getting that high right there. Like, it just kept motivating me to keep going. Like, the discipline was already there because I was making a commitment, but that motivation, it goes back and forth sometimes. So I was just like, dang, last week I looked like this doing this one exercise. This week I look like that. And I'm just like, I see the difference. Like, we getting better. We getting somewhere. So those things helped me on my journey, y'all. And I really hope that these are some things that you guys can take and apply to yours, you know what I'm saying? And, just let me know in the comments, like, what are you doing on your journey? What's been working for you? What hasn't worked for you? What are you wanting to try? What are you willing to try? What haven't you tried? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's have a conversation in the comments about what your journey looks like. I can't wait to see that. One more thing. Another thing that helped me out on my journey, y'all, was support from strangers. Of course, a lot of people that I knew were very supportive, but it was overwhelming, the amount of support that I've got from strangers on social media. People that are telling me they've been following me for a couple years and, have seen things in my personal life and then also seen things in my fitness journey, and they're just so proud, or they're, inspired and all these other good things. I'm just like, I had no idea. And it feels so good, y'all. So just, if you feel like no one's rooting for you or no one's supporting you, I guarantee if you start posting your stuff, if that's if that's something you're interested in doing, post it, continue to post, but do it for yourself. And in return, you'll see the support from other people over time. Like, I promise you, it's amazing. Like, I keep screenshots all the time because y'all don't know the days that I don't feel like going hard, the days where I want to quit, the days I want to give up, the days I just don't want to do content anymore. Like, I look at those screenshots sometimes, and I'm just like, this person's been supporting me for mad long. This person's always like commenting. This person's always sharing. This person's always offering words of encouragement. Like, I gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't have a huge following, but my following is very personal, if that makes sense. It's very community-like. It could be the same people, but it's just like those same people are checking in and making sure I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? Are inspired by the things that I'm doing. So let me keep showing up for myself. And in return, who knows what it does for them and the people that they're impacting or the people that they're surrounded by. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is a community. This is a family. We're all going to do this together. And so, y'all, that has been my journey. Like, over time, the weight kept falling off. I used an app called Loftilla. It's paired with my scale, and I can show y'all, like, I can scroll down, and throughout my entire journey, you can see all the times I stepped on the scale. And it's just so dope to see, like, 300, 290, 280, 270, 260, 220, 209. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's insane the progress that I've made and the progress I've been able to track and still holding on to this day. So I appreciate y'all for sitting through this video. I hope that this motivated you to get started on your journey. I hope this motivates you to continue on your journey. And I hope this motivates you to find your community, find your support system and accountability partners and all that good stuff so that we can all stay on this journey together. We're trying to be healthy. We're trying to be fine, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to give it all to God, you know what I'm saying? That's what all this is about, y'all. My journey, I'm still on it. I still have some goals that I'm trying to reach, and I do believe I will hit that by my birthday. My birthday is Valentine's Day, so I like to see a certain number on the scale by then, and we'll check back in on my birthday to see if we hit that goal or not. I'm pretty sure we will. I'm very confident that we will. But again, y'all, thank y'all for sitting through this video. If this touched you in any type of way, leave me a like, leave me a comment, let me know how it made you feel. Let me know what your journey's looking like. And share this with someone that you feel like enjoy this. You know what I'm saying? We are a community. I'm here to just bring us all together. So I hope this helps. I'll see y'all soon in the next video. Peace!